Hey, it's David Miller with the Miller Group of Keller Williams Realty. I'm here to help you get real estate smart. All right, the new stats just came out for Metro Orlando, and I'm going to take a look at those numbers. I'm going to do two things for you. I'm going to let you know what's going on today, and I'm going to give you my mid-year predictions on where I feel we're going to be at the end of the year. So let's talk about where we are today. I always like to start off with inventory because I've been watching inventory all year, and you know what it's been doing? It's been going up. Matter of fact, since the low of December, where we had 7,800 homes on the market, we've gone up 28%. Every month, inventory has gone up. So compared to last year, we're up about 98%. Compared to last month, we're up about 5%. So what's causing this here? Well, you heard of the lock-in effect. I talk about it every month, but a lot of people are done waiting for the rates to drop because they haven't, and we don't know if they will, and they need to make the move, and they're going ahead and putting their house on the market. So new listings are up actually 12% versus last year. But here's the odd thing, new listings in May, or compared to May, is down 8%. So that's a little odd in the middle of summer where people know that's the best time to sell, that new listings are lower than the month before. So that has to do with interest rates, which I'll talk about in just a minute. So here's the thing. We currently have about 4 months of inventory. So that's gone up a little bit. And remember, that's determined by how many homes that are active and how many homes have sold in this past month. So what's affecting that rate and making that go up is that closings have gone down. This is in the middle of summer, but closings went down 17% versus the same time last year. And versus May, they went down 10%. So you might be saying, David, what's causing the closings to go down? Well, interest rates have been jumping back and forth between 6.8 and 7.2%. So remember, it takes 30 days to close. So if we go back 30 days, we had some good economic news. And remember, there's good economic news, like there's more jobs and that type of stuff. Interest rates went up at the time. Now, right now, they're down to about 6.8, 6.7%, but 30 days ago, they were higher. So when rates go higher, it makes homes more unaffordable, which affects buyer demand. And that's why we see the closings are down from what they were before last year, as well as last month, as well as probably why some people that were going to sell their house are still waiting until the rates get better before they do anything. All right, the other thing I like to look at is how long is it taking homes to sell? So right now, on average, from when you put the house on the market till it goes under contract, not when it closes, but when it goes under contract, on average, it's taken about 54 days. That is exactly the same as it was last month. And it's been pretty steady in the low 50s. So I keep my eye on that because if it's taking longer to sell, that's going to obviously affect the leverage from the buyer's perspective. Now, how is this affecting pricing? Well, here's the odd thing. Pricing is up 3% versus last year and versus last month. $395,000 is the average price for a home. That's the highest it's ever been in Orlando. Remember, supply and demand typically determines this here, and we know that demand is sort of low. We know inventory is going up. Why is the pricing still going up? Well, because there's still demand out there for the product. And so there's still buyers moving in from California and New York, and they have cash, and our pricing doesn't look anything like their pricing. So they're gobbling up those homes. So there's still demand. So from an interest rate perspective, 6.7% was the average interest rate last month. So that is in June. So that's not too bad. All right. So what are my predictions for the rest of the year? I did it at the beginning of the year, and here's my thoughts. If interest rates stay bouncing where they are right now, and if inventory continues to increase every month like it has for the past 6 months, we could be in a buyer's market. I haven't said that since 2011. 2011 in Orlando is when the market turned. So there's a couple ifs there. Now I will tell you, if the rates drop down, because depending on who you talk to, which talking head you listen to, the rates aren't going to have any rate cuts this year, or hey, the rates are going to drop twice and it's going to go down 0.5%. If the rates go down, it's going to create more demand, make houses more affordable, and there's going to be more buyers to eat up that inventory that's being added. But if it doesn't, by the end of the year, we could very easily be in a buyer's market. So yes, I said that. I don't like to say that, but we could be. It doesn't mean that we will be. So we'll have to see what happens with the economy. I know that Mr. Powell is really holding tight. He wants to get down to 2% inflation no matter what. He understands that's going to affect the housing market. He understands that that is going to affect employment, but he is determined to get it below 2%. So I think with that mindset, I don't see rates doing anything, maybe before elections, because magically that's how that happens. But if not, we could very easily be in a buyer's market. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys up to date on a monthly basis. And if there's anything we can do to help you with your real estate needs, please let us know. And we hope that you are now real estate smart.